Chu Feng stared at the peeling paint on his apartment wall. His heart felt as worn down as the building he lived in. He was supposed to marry Mei, the girl of his dreams, in a few months. But Mei's mom, Wang Lanfang, had thrown a curveball. She wanted a huge dowry. Way more money than Chu Feng could ever have. Felt like every door was slammed shut. Chu Feng worked hard at the local tea shop, but he barely made enough to pay rent. He'd saved up a little for a small wedding, but what Lanfang wanted was a king's ransom. Chu Feng felt a lump in his throat. Wasn't there love enough? He thought of Mei, her kind smile, how her eyes lit up when they were together. The thought of losing her was too painful. He had to find a way, he had to, for their love, for their future, but how could he climb a mountain made of greed and prejudice? Lanfang sat like a proud queen in Chu Feng's small apartment. Her cold eyes looked around the room like she didn't like anything she saw. "This dowry," she said, her voice sharp and mean, "is a small price for my daughter's hand." Chu Feng's jaw tightened. He didn't see a future mother-in-law, he saw a wall, cold and hard. "Lanfang!" Chu Feng started, his voice tight. "You know I don't have that kind of money. This is impossible." She laughed, her fancy nails tapping on the table. "Impossible? Maybe for someone like you, but my Mei deserves better. She deserves a comfortable life, a rich husband, someone who can take care of her." Her words hurt like little daggers to his pride. He was a good man, a hard worker and honest. Wasn't that enough? His love for Mei was real, strong. But in Lanfang's eyes, he was just a poor nobody, not good enough for her daughter. Chu Feng couldn't sleep that night. Lanfang's words kept ringing in his ears. He tossed and turned, feeling the weight of what she wanted. He loved Mei more than anything, but what was the price? A new feeling started to grow inside him, a little spark of defiance pushing through the sadness. He wouldn't let his situation define him. He wouldn't let Lanfang decide his worth. He would prove her wrong. He would find a way to build their future, not with gold and jewels, but with the strength of his love and his promise to make Mei happy. He would show Lanfang that real value wasn't about money, it was about the kind of person you are. The next morning, everyone at the tea shop was excited. A famous tea master, Master Li, was visiting, looking for a student. People said he was very picky, looking not just for skill, but for heart and passion. Hope flickered in Chu Feng's chest. His hands shook as he made tea for Master Li, pouring all his love and care into every move. He talked about where the tea leaves came from, the special flavors, his voice full of love for his craft. As Master Li took a sip, a look of surprise, then a smile spread across his face. "You have a special gift," Master Li said, his voice booming through the shop. "A dedication, a passion I haven't seen in years." And with those words, Chu Feng's life changed. He became Master Li's apprentice, learning and growing, his future brighter than he could have ever dreamed. He wouldn't win Mei's hand with money, but with his own hard work and success, proving that true love can overcome any obstacle.